A shout out to Ge.Holla and
Hey, Ge.Holla, G.Holla.
Ge.Holla, show me the God here, man.
All y'all said entertainer, shout out my guy Ge.Holla.
Rocking right now with Ge.Holla, Celebrity Life.
Shout out to Ge.Holla reaching 1 million listeners on his podcast.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, man, we find some of the coolest, some of the smoothest people that there is. You know what I'm saying? This young lady, her skin look like butter, butter, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's when that good cocoa don't let you go. Good beige don't let you fade, and good black does not crack. You know what I'm saying? Long hair don't care. This young lady right here is smooth. It's cool. It's awesome and amazing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to tap in. Y'all need to link in. Y'all need to buy something, down something, subscribe to something, kick in the front door. You know what I'm saying? Because she is amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Nyreisha. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? What it do?
Hello.
What's up? So we're gonna get into your story. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing you on social media. You a superhero. You know what I'm talking about? You know. So, Madam Nyreisha.
Yeah.
From originally, where you hail from?
Oh, I am from San Diego, California, baby.
Oh, California girl.
Yeah.
I see you. That's what's up. Who's some of your influences growing up? I want to know. You could talk about the music. You could talk about community activism. You could talk about parental, whatever you like. Who are some people that inspired you and started your seasoning in your gumbo, so to speak, in the early beginnings of your life?
Very heavily my mommy. She is also a singer, and my mom was singing. She didn't care if it was singing because she was happy, singing because she was mad, singing to try to keep calm. She was going to be singing some way, somehow. And she never stopped. Even to this day, she's constantly singing to me all the time.
So I already know, growing up, you black and brown and indigenous. On the weekends when you had that room, you know what I'm saying? You was hitting that thing. We was, you know what I'm saying? That's how you was cleaning up in the house. You know, you was hitting that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, we had to get it in. Hey.
Hey, you and I need to come up and start a maid service like that. We can make some money. We're missing out on some things right now.
Oh man, my mom had me real heavy on like Denise Williams. I know a lot of people won't know who that is. Shawnice Williams. God, we used to listen to a lot of Luther, a lot of early Destiny's Child, B2K, shout out my mans. Man, who else? I feel like there was never a moment where we weren't listening to music. Like we go to sleep and wake up to music.
No, I respect what you're saying. You know, music is a soundtrack of life. You know, have you noticed during your life as you're going through something bad or good to the point where music would pretty much save your life, long story short?
Yeah, there's always a song for what I'm going through, and if it's not, I'm gonna write one.
I like that. That's good. So it's like it's a therapy, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
So tell me about, when was the very first time you wrote your very first song? If you could remember, what was it about? What were you feeling? What were you doing?
So my very first song was titled Vibe. I was in the studio with some long-standing friends of the family. Like they're practically all my uncles. And I was like, you know what? I really want to like get into this. So my uncle gave me a beat and was like, I want you to practice to this. It's funny because while I didn't structure it like a traditional song would be structured, you know, like verse, sometimes it starts with the chorus and what have you. There was no structure to it whatsoever, but it actually was a really good forefront for my introduction to the world. Every single person I ever played that song was obsessed and in love with it. And it was basically just like, listen, I have a crush on you. You know, the vibe is really good. I like you, you like me. What's up?
Player, you know what I'm saying? What's up, shout? You know what I'm saying? What's up, shout? You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. Let me ask you a question. When it comes to, because you spoke of crush and likes and attraction, how does a woman like yourself, how do you shoot your shot? How do you let somebody know I'm interested, but you got to come for me. I ain't coming for you because I'm the woman. You know what I'm saying? The dog chased
You
the
know
cat.
what?
How you do it?
I'm honest, when I shoot my shot, I just go full throttle. I don't hold any sort of shyness back. I'm just like, hi, this is my name. What's yours? I'm interested. Got to step forward with confidence. I can't leave too much time for you to think about it because then you're putting in too many factors. Spontaneous.
Okay. I know it. I respect that. I like your candidacy. I like your openness, your honesty.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's dope. I think a lot of times not everything's gonna work out because in life, like we're gonna have disappointments, we're gonna have ups and downs. I think sometimes if some women do just take the initial step, I mean, you ain't gotta do everything. Of course, you don't want to take the man's position role, but sometimes because as men, a lot of men are unaware of females' signals. They really are. The whole "you're not raised my eyebrow at you," I hinted, I looked at you. Some dudes ain't paying attention to that.
You can't be too subtle. You got to be like, hey, I saw you over there dancing, or like, hey, I really like your shirt, or I walked by and you smell really good. What's your name? Oh, did you see me up there singing? Yes, you did. That was me. Yes. Thank you. Yes. I think you kind of keep hello.
Y'all California girls different, well, I'll tell you.
Oh man.
Y'all
Keep
about
it
it.
fun.
Y'all about it, man. Y'all don't play no games out there. Like, what's up? I like you. You coming with me? Huh? What? Huh?
I'm gonna pull up on you. Hi, it's nice to meet you. You're my boyfriend now. What's up?
Yo, you gonna go viral. I'm gonna clip that little piece because these people on these podcasts right now, they talking all this relationship advice. If he works at Walmart, you don't date him. I'm like, dang, but what if you live in a small town and all you have is Walmart? Like,
What's wrong with Walmart?
what's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory? Some women don't go on dates at all. You
I
gotta
love the
tell
Cheesecake
me.
Factory. And as far as Walmart, listen here, you're getting paid. That's all I care about. Are you able to maintain and take care of your bills and your lifestyle? I don't care where you work at. And you want to take me to Cheesecake Factory? Obviously, you got some kind of something because Cheesecake Factory is not cheap.
Yeah, I'm talking about real woman in the building. I'm talking about real queen in the building, man. It's Nyreisha right there. She healing the black family. She bringing us back together, baby. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more separation. They've been trying to divide us since the beginning. We need more Nyreishas out there. You know what I'm saying? The world to be gloating and floating, and you know what I'm saying? She already got the good skin. You know what I'm saying?
I like that gloating and floating.
Well, where you been? Nobody knows me. You know what I'm saying? What challenges you doing out there? Because I know you're on the TikTok doing something. What you got
You know
going?
what? If anyone out there would like to teach me how to properly TikTok, I am so down. I like to TikTok in my room when the camera's not recording because I feel like as soon as I turn on the camera, all that practice went out the window. What was I even doing?
Yo, you are an old soul, okay? She like, what you young folks doing with the phones and the
I will
devices?
be literally so confident. I'll be like, oh, okay. And then you hit it with the, yeah. And then I turn on the camera and I'd be like, wait, hold up. That wasn't in there. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Ooh, you was hitting them Usher moves. I seen you. Dun, 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 dun. uh, uh, Oh, the robot. Oh. Girl, you look 21, but you're acting 51. How old is you, dog?
I would like to know myself. How old am I? Some days I wake up and I'm like, I'm a fresh like 18. And then other days I'll be like, dang, my back, my knees, my shoulder, and my ear. What's going on with my ear? Dang. What is
Let me spray it down.
that? Somebody give me a mask. And what's that stuff that they put on with the tiger balm and make you smell good? Give me some of that. Give it here. Then other days I feel like a spring chicken. I'd be up, I'd be like, okay, we going dancing, we finna get some drinks. I'm gonna be in bed by 8:30. It's gonna be a good night. Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty all right. We'll jump back more into your story because you got a super cool story. You're a super cool person, you know what I'm saying? So once you wrote that very first song and you're moving and grooving in life, what was the next big mile marker moment for you after you had written that first song?
Well, for one, I think the biggest moment was actually sharing it with people because I had realized, all right, I have a talent for this. But sharing it with people is different. It's like I wanted to protect it and hide it because it was perfect and sacred to me. So once I actually put it out into the world for other people to hear, that was huge. And then shortly after that, I wrote my next single, which ended up having a feature on it. So that was really cool. And that one was properly structured. I came out of my box more, out of my shell. It had more harmonies. It had more, I showed more of my range. It was less like, okay, cool, I wrote a song, I'm in the studio, and more like, okay, I wrote a song, I'm in the studio. Oh, what's up? What's happening? I got this. I got this.
I love how you go from that soft, delicate flower, so feminine, so dainty. My voice is so soft. Yeah, what it do, play? You might get that side from your daddy's side, from your uncles. That's what it is. He'll come from your uncle.
That comes from my mommy too. My mom will be talking and she'll be like, wow, I really love this. And Mitten, she'll be like, I really love, go sit down. Yeah, that's a mommy trait. She'd be like, wow, you had a good day at school. That's so wonderful. Did you wash some dishes? How was your test? That's great. I'm so happy. Is your room clean? Wow. I love you so much. That's my mom.
Hey, eventually we all turn into our parents in some kind of way, some kind of fashion. When you
I'm
when you
telling you.
younger, you be like, man, I'm not gonna be eating no greens and potatoes and vegetables. I'm gonna eat these Captain Crunch, these Fruity Loops. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna eat candy forever. Okay.
I've always been an old soul. You give me a box of life, I'm good. Give me a box of life and some milk. Good.
Now, I already know in your childhood, you were sitting there watching Matlock, you were sitting there watching, Golden Girls. Thank you for being a
Thank
friend.
you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. That was me and my grandma's show. Heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a. Look, I'm finna go watch that as soon as we get done. It's been a minute. I ain't seen it in a long time. My grandma used to be watching Scarface, Al Pacino, Judge Mathis, Law and Order. Dun, dun.
Dum, dum, dum. Who's your favorite character on Law and Order? Who do you really, I'm saying, you rock with?
Detective Benson.
Uh,
If I'm being completely honest, the whole cast, SVU, like, has my heart. If it's not SVU, I probably will. I'll watch it if there's nothing else on. But Law and Order, SVU, like, the whole team.
and that's been on, what, about 20 years? That's been on since about, what, 1998?
Right?
Yeah.
That's a good show. They did that.
Hey, any woman that watch that show, you better watch out, man. She know how to kill you, so you better make sure you do right by her and hide your body and get away.
I done seen all the mistakes and how they got caught. That's all I'm gonna say. They teach you a lot of what not to do.
Yeah, man, that crosser, man. She naughty and nice, you know what I'm saying? She real naughty and nice, y'all don't
They call
never
the
know.
Powerpuff Girls sugar, spice, everything nice, and chemical X.
Ooh, bars. She got bars. Here rapping and singing. You a triple threat. Do you play any instruments, by the way?
I'm really glad you asked me that. I just started guitar lessons like 2 weeks ago. I'm like obsessed, over the moon, in love. And then also My instructor is multi-talented, so every once in a while he'll let me do like a quick little lesson on the drums and the keyboard. So your girl is about to be like a whole one-woman band over here. Okay.
Ooh, Alicia Keys, you know what
Hey now.
that thing like Prince.
Right. Like be like Alicia Keys and then a little bit of Summer Walker or her when she came out with that electric guitar. Oh,
Ooh.
chef's kiss.
Hey, you might be on them Super Bowls one day. We don't know.
That's the goal. Speak it into existence.
You know what I'm saying? You might be in some movies or some soundtracks, you know? Like
Yeah.
opening up on some real big major names. I mean, you would just never know.
See, I like that. You think like I think. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? You taught me well. You know, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You laid down the blueprint that made me cool and smooth like this. So
Okay.
now I'm able to, I can, I ain't
Not
as cool
just
as you. I ain't as cool as you, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm taking your classes.
We can
I'm
work on it together. We got this.
Thank you for the cosign. I really appreciate it.
I got you. We a team.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So, teammate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sent you this alley loop, you know what I'm talking about? Let's talk about some of your music right now and what you pushing at this moment. Take me down on a journey of some songs that you've written, you composed, you know what I'm saying, you performed, and give us the story behind a couple of your joints. Pick any ones that you want. You know, I like to hear the artists talk to me about their favorite music.
So currently, my main single is titled "Wanna." There is a radio version, and then there's a version with a feature. His name is Devon Terrell. He actually is one of my favorite music artists, so to have him on a feature with me is beyond dope. Like it's amazing. And I won't say too much, but I just went to the studio on Sunday. Hopefully that'll be the next release for you guys because I'm super excited about it. It's really cute and it's really catchy.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit more? Can you give us like hint a little something? Can you take
Yeah,
us on a journey? How did it come about? You know, put that in
absolutely.
context for us.
So even if this isn't the next single, you guys will get a hold of it at some point. So it's basically, I was driving down the road and I was like, dang, like, what is this feeling that I'm feeling? And I was like, I'm frustrated. Like I'm sincerely frustrated. So that's literally the first line is I'm frustrated. And I've I learned how to channel what I was feeling and turn it into a song that other people can relate to. All my songs, no matter which song it is, I'm a lover girl. I cannot not love love. It's just what I do. I'm a lover girl at heart. So my songs are always, I'm in love, I lost love, or about people that don't have love, or I'm falling out of love, something related to love. Can't help it. So this one is like, listen, this isn't working out. Hit the road, Jack.
Hey, that's the pimp in you right there. I knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? I knew the pimp was in you. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? I knew she was in there. You know, you feel me? You know.
But I also have, gosh, my phone is literally just like an arsenal of songs. I've got love songs for the summertime. I've got like brokenhearted winter songs. I've got songs about people who they want to be in love with their best friend. I got songs about people who were in love with their best friend and it didn't work out. I like to utilize my life, that things that I've been through, and then things that I witness around me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Having said that, and you said that you were a lover girl,
Yes.
for you, what is your ideal love language? Even if we create something new, because we don't have to always follow by what
Right.
modes that somebody else set for you. What is your ultimate love language for you? What does that look like?
It looks like finding love in a best friend. I need to be able to share things with you. I want to be, we don't have to be like twins. We don't have to be exactly the same, but I want to be able to share my music with you. I want somebody that's into, instruments and singing and performing. And then I also want somebody that's not just going to be like, everything is great or everything is bad. I want somebody that's going to give it to me straight and honest because they want to see me succeed and get better, and someone that would accept the same for me. And I want somebody that's going to talk to me, like, let me know what's going on in your life. How can I make it better? Do you need a little bit of time? Like, what can we do for one another? Everybody's always like, what can you bring to the table? Can we build one? Like, can we make a table and then add to it together? Like, of course, I want you to have your own, and I want to watch you succeed. And I want somebody that's not, they don't want me to be their happiness. I'm not here to make you happy. I'm here to add to the happiness that you already have within yourself. And you best not deplete mine. You may add, you may not take away.
I'm laughing because I love the answer. That's a cool answer. And just my brief opinion of what you said. I like what you said about the table. Because to me, the table is the family. You're right. The table's not me, it's not you. It's what legacy are you going to build that's gonna further, push your name out there as long as we're gone from here. Because like, this little existence that we live in, 50, 60 years, that ain't a long time. Even people making that to 100. What is that on the grand scheme of the time? 100 is like this in an infinite universe. You know what I'm saying? My apologies. Give me 1 second, but continue your thought on that.
Yeah. Just basically want somebody that feels like, it feels like home. But in that same light, you're going to push and motivate me for bigger. It could be home right now, and eventually we'll make it into a mansion, and then when we're ready, we'll take it back home. So it could be just the two of us.
It's cool. That's smooth. You're dope. We need to hear more voices from young ladies like yourself, women like yourself, because we get so caught up in this whole mode of this new era that we're in, where we got this fake gender war between the people that look like you and I. You know what I'm saying? The original indigenous people, black and brown people of this lands and all these lands, this continent, this earth, and we drank the Kool-Aid once again. We allow for another structure, another identity of people to tell us that we supposed to be at odds with each other. But like you said earlier, because you are a lover girl, we need to be loving each other. That don't always mean a family and sex and all of that. Intimacy is just having a conversation sometimes with someone that looks like you, that comes from where you come from. And now y'all have a connection with each other where I look out for you, you look out for me. But that's just my opinion. I digress.
Yeah, I'm definitely one of those people too. Like, listen, I love to have you around, but you don't have to talk to me. Sit next to me, you read your book, I'll read mine. We in the same room, that's enough. Like, it's not always about the touching and it's not even really about the words, it's the energy. What are you putting into my space and what am I putting into yours? If it don't feel good, I don't want it. Get out. Go outside, come back. Oh, it still ain't right? Go back outside. Don't come back. Get it together.
And that's therapy right there. You could be a therapist. The music you create, the energy that you have a healing, calming spirit. You know what I'm saying? You could definitely vibrate on a different frequency and a higher frequency than normal people because you're able to ascertain and accept and understand this whole conversation that we're having, which expands beyond us. You know what I'm saying? We go into collective consciousness a force that cannot be seen. You can call it God, Allah, Ra, whatever you want to call it. Everybody got their own terminology for it. But like you said a moment ago, it's all energy.
Yeah. You can't bring none of that craziness into my space. Ain't gonna happen. They ain't gonna survive on this side. What they do with Dragon Ball Z, take all that bad energy. Yeah. Take it back. That's for you. Ha.
I like that. I like that. That's awesome. That's amazing. So tell me your social media. How do people reach out? What you made them want to do a feature? Made them want to get to know you? They want to meet you? Whatever. How do people get in contact with you?
So I am on TikTok, Instagram, and X. It was Twitter. Now it's X. I can be found at Nyreisha, Nyreisha with 2 underscores for all of those platforms. And then if there's any social media that y'all know about that I'm not on that you would like to interact with me with, let me know and I'll get on there too. And as far as like features and such, just reach out and tell me what you're looking for, and then I can always talk it over with my manager, Joe. He looks out for me. He's a great person to have on the team, so we'll definitely make it happen. I love a good feature, by the way, so don't be scared. I love it.
She said she bite just a little bit. She just bite just a little bit.
But look it, I'm a lover girl. They're just love bites.
You know?
Relax.
I want to set you up for some cultural understandings. I know you're from Cali.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name a list of foods, and you tell me what you like.
Okay.
When it comes to the chicken wing phenomenon, are you a leg or thigh? Some people call the thighs flats, depending on where you're from. So it's in the South, a lot of people call them flats. Are you a leg, thigh, or flats girl?
Okay, I'm gonna put this out there. I'm currently not eating probably 90% of what you're gonna ask me. However, when I was, I used to love drumsticks, and then one day I woke up flats all day. And they have to be buffalo mild. Buffalo mild flats. If it ain't that, I don't want it.
No, and since you switched the subject, I can switch with you. You know what I'm saying? What is are you vegetarian? Are you pescatarian? What are you?
So I guess you would consider it vegan. I'm gonna start off with I'm a tourist. I love food, all the food. I don't care what it is, I'm gonna eat it. But at some point, you have to start paying attention to how foods interact with your body. So what I learned was, as far as at least your stomach, because your stomach actually controls everything in your body. Like, a lot of people don't know that. When you have a healthy gut, you have a healthy body, a healthy mind, everything. So my stomach necessarily, doesn't really like buffalo mild flats. Me and my stomach sometimes don't get along. And it also seems to not like, anything that tastes delicious. So I found a way to simplify my diet to the most basic. It's basically fruits and vegetables. But I found a way to be able to cook these things in a way that still tastes like all the stuff that I was eating before. It's just better for me. And even if I don't stay, vegan for my whole life, it doesn't hurt to do it for a couple months, give your body some time to cleanse and reset, then go back to it or incorporate, little things here and there. But as of right now, we're vegan for now.
No, I respect that. I definitely do. I know you're right. Cleansing is part of the issue, like you said, detoxing, especially our digestive system. Like you're saying, it's known as the second big brain of the body, and I would like to say it's almost like the first brain, because what do you feel your butterflies at? What do you get your intuition at? What do you feel uncomfortable at? It's always mostly in here. These are the alarming signals that you're receiving is right in here. Now, this brain is important too, but I think this brain is for like higher conscious cognitive functions, and this is the part that helps us live. Because if you ever look at any ancient pictures of any Christ, any caress, any saviors, they always showing you the chakra system within here, even holding the hearts and things of that nature, in the purples, the blues, the greens, and it's just showing how we're connected to the elements of the universe and things of that nature. So I absolutely wholeheartedly agree with you.
Yep. But you could definitely ask me more questions about Cali and food, because those are 2 things I love with all parts of me. So
Well, shoot, what you doing out in Cali? What do you do for fun? You from San Diego? How far away are you from the beaches? Are you a beach girl? Do you like to be near the water?
So right now I live in Norfolk, Virginia, but when I am at home, yes, I'm like 10, 15 minutes from the beach. Don't talk to me. I'm so far out that the waves are over my head. Um, I don't like to just sit in the sand. It's hot. No, I'm going swimming. And then as soon as we're done with that, we're gonna go across the street to some kind of taco shop. We're gonna get a carne asada burrito. Yeah. Maybe some taquitos and a nice jamaica. We're definitely going to the skate rink. Like, there's no questions asked. As soon as the sun goes down, we're at the skating rink. We might hit the mall, maybe, probably not. But we're definitely going to end up back at the beach the next day. Like, if you're not down for beaches, burritos, and skates, I probably don't want to go.